We are back. This is the Now Morning Show, a positive start to your day. And I'm Lisa. And earlier in the program, I said that I had one of my favorite persons in the world. And I mean that, Mark Loquan in studio. But he brought another favorite person. And that's because I know her since she was this high. And now she's Dr. Mia Gormandy, Assistant Professor of Music at UTT. And Mark Loquan, you're in your capacity here as composer musician.
Yes,
Yes.
that's for sure.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Your first time on the show.
That's for sure.
I
Morning,
know.
everybody. Thanks
I
for
don't know
having
what
us.
took you so long. I know why, because you were working on your 20th anniversary music compilation concert. Tell us all about it.
Yes, well, I mean, the road that has led here is 20 years of music with many people in the industry.
Yes.
And of course, founding the Music Literacy Trust back in 2004, it's kind of led to a weekend next week, which comprises a Saturday, which is a music literacy and education conference, which Mia can talk about.
Right.
And on the Sunday, it's a concert at Napa Lord Kitchener Auditorium at 6:30.
Yes.
And that's encompassing many people that have been part of this journey.
Right. So I was going to ask you, who are some of the people that you would have written, composed music for, worked with over the years?
Over the years, I mean, there was a long spell with Denise Plummer at one time, who is now converted to gospel music.
Yeah.
But that was about 7 years, and then there was about 8 years with, 10 songs with Destra
Really?
Garcia,
Wow.
and of course Ken
Wait,
Fillmore.
stop. You mean like write the song? Like
The music.
Or the music.
The
So
music.
you
Yeah.
do the music and someone else does the lyrics.
And Destra herself
And
might
Destra write
write the lyrics. And,
Really? But
and
Mark, I never knew this. You're not easy. I did
Yes.
not know this at all.
And
Because I know you do a lot of pan music as well.
well, those were songs that were actually performed by many bands in Panorama
Right.
and around the world by steel
Okay,
bands.
so it was pan songs performed by the artists
By-
as well. So it was both, a double.
Correct. So
Yeah.
they would sing the songs, and then the bands would choose them for Panorama and so on.
Nice.
And, a lot of the people that are involved in the concert are like people like Liam Teague, or Professor Liam Teague, I should say, of music and steel pan studies at the Northern Illinois University. So he's coming in for this show. So that's great. And of course, we have our own Mozart of pan, Lennox Boogsy Sharp.
Yes.
And then we have the whole cast of the National Steel Symphony Orchestra, National Philharmonic Orchestra, the National Theatre and Arts
Wow.
Company,
That's a
under
super
the
concert.
auspices of the Ministry of Community Development, Culture and the Arts.
That's a super concert.
So it's gotten a lot bigger than I
Than you
imagined.
anticipated, huh?
Lisa.
Yeah, because you're usually, such a reserved, you're doing your thing, right?
Yes,
And
absolutely.
unassuming. And this is wonderful, though, because you've been influencing people's lives and careers for 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah.
It seems like just the other day.
And
Yes.
I'm wondering if one of those people would be Dr. Mia Gormandy. Tell us about your involvement.
Yes, well, actually, Mark and I spoke at the Percussive Art Society in 2017, the international convention, and we were talking about, it's 20 years is coming up, and we should do something to celebrate, and it turned into this fantastic weekend that's going to happen
Yeah.
next weekend. So in addition to the concert on Sunday,
Yeah.
there's going to be a music literacy and education conference
Right.
on the Saturday, because
Yes.
Mark has especially been influential in creating Music Literacy Trust and other organizations to promote music
Yes.
literacy. So Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Theatre One Academy for the Performing Arts, Napa, UTT campus.
Yeah.
We will have a number of speakers from across Trinidad and Tobago and the U.S., and we'll be talking about technology in the classroom, using culture and its significance within education. We're going to talk about pedagogical techniques.
Right.
And the National Steel Symphony Orchestra is also going to speak about professionalism and the importance
So
of music
who is
literacy.
targeted? Who is the target for this?
The target audience are really music educators,
Okay.
students, anybody who's interested in music, and wants to know a little bit more about what are sort of the skills that's included when wanting to teach music.
Yeah, wonderful. And Mark, I'm going to dig in your business a little bit because I know you lived in Africa. Was it Angola?
Angola,
A little bit?
yes.
Yeah, and were you able to take some of your music and maybe collaborate, or had the pan across there at all while you were there?
Well, Well, I've roamed around in Angola and Australia, lived there.
Yeah.
And actually, it was in Australia that we formed the first steel band
you
in the
really?
western part of Australia, right?
Yeah.
Because in Australia it's huge,
Yes.
but there was most of the bands are on the east coast, but there was none on the west
Yeah.
where I was based.
Right.
So it was good to actually get pans from one of the guys, Lennox Jordan, who's
Right.
living there, Trinidadian, you know,
You know, my brother lives there in Melbourne.
in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Well, I also met some bands there. So there's about, I guess, 10 to 12 steel bands in Australia. There's New Zealand.
Right.
And actually, we, a lot of the people that we got together in Perth, most of them have never played an instrument and
Yes.
so on. But at the end of the day, they were playing a bunch of tunes, and I'm
That's
thankful for that.
amazing.
They're called Perth Pandemics, by the way. And they're still
Do
going.
they still, I was just going to ask you if they still exist.
No,
Do
they're still
you
going.
play the pan?
I play the tenor pan.
You do? Okay.
Yes, I performed with, I started off with the Silver Stars Steel Orchestra long time ago,
Yeah.
and played with several bands, including Skiffle and Potential Symphony and the World Steel Band Festival
Yes,
with
yes.
Skiffle.
Yeah.
And of course, that was Boogsy's
Baby. Yeah.
pieces that we were
Yeah.
playing. So I'm glad he's participating in
Yeah.
the concert. Yeah.
So let's remind people that once again, it's the 12th.
Yes,
At-
October 12th
Yes.
at the Academy for the Performing Arts, UTT Campus Napa,
Yeah.
from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
And then the concert is at?
The concert is on October 13th, that's a Sunday.
Right.
And that's at Napa Lord Kitchener Auditorium.
Ooh, nice.
And tickets will be available from the 10th to the 12th, so that's the Thursday to the
You're
Saturday.
doing it like Carrie Festa.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
But you know it's going to be sold out. I'm absolutely sure that it's going to be sold out because the work that you've put in for 20 years, I think it will not go unappreciated, you know?
Well, it's certainly a big production show, and I must mention Akua Leet,
Yeah.
who is actually the artistic director and conductor for the NSSO. He is the one that has put all of this together,
Yeah.
and it's a lot bigger, as I said, than I thought. But this is for 6:30. The tickets are from the 10th to the 12th, and it's due at the Napa box office from
Wonderful.
11 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations, Mark, so much.
Thank you very much.
You know, if you were standing, I'd give you a big bear hug. And of course, Mia Gormandy, Dr. Mia Gormandy, congratulations on the work that you continue to do. And all success for 20 more years.
Thank you very much.
All right. We're going to take in a few messages. You know who just walked into the studio? Isa Trini, Trini, Trini. Yeah, we're going to find out more after the break.